Hi, my name is Jacob. I just wanted to show you a small sample of my comic book collection, and first of all, it's a pretty special comic book to start off with. Oh, you can't see it. So, let's just go to the front. Hulk 102. And, it's a pretty special comic. And I'm a big fan of Hulk, as you can see. So, let's move on to the next comic. Okay. Devil Dinosaur #1. Drawn, edited, and written by Jack Kirby. And this is probably one of my favorite comic books because, like, it's almost in perfect condition. And wait 1 second. Are you serious? My sister's pranking me. Okay. We don't even have to pay attention to that. So, let's move on to the next comic. This is Detective Comics number 369, talked by Neil Adams. To me, Jacob, right there. Okay. And this is when this is when Batgirl tries to break up Robin and Batman. So, it's a pretty cool comic. Okay. The Amazing Spider-Man number 41, first appearance of Rhino, we all know that. And it's a Romita cover, which is pretty cool. And pretty much all of us know that it's written by Stan Lee, as all the other Amazing Spider-Man comics. Okay. This is Marvel Superheroes featuring Incredible Hulk number 83, which was when Iron Man attempts to kill the Hulk. See? He's under the rocks. Okay. This is Star Wars number 23. It's pretty much when they're attempting to escape from the Death Star. Okay. And it's by Marvel. They used to try to make comics for everything. Like Captain Savage and the Leatherneck Raiders, Star Wars, and tons of other comics. So the next comic I have is Strange Tales with Doctor Strange and Nick Fury. And it's number 166, which is pretty cool. And I love Doctor Strange's suit. It's awesome. I just love his cape. Okay. You know what? I'll do this one. This one's a pretty special comic. Okay. Tales of Suspense number 49, 10th appearance of Iron Man. And he goes against the Angel. And it's also the Angel's first appearance in Tales of Suspense. That was his first time in it. So it's a pretty cool comic. Okay. Okay, Avengers number 59. It's the first appearance of the Yellow Jacket. It's a very cool comic book, and it's got a lot of water stains. Okay, Fantastic Four number 41. It's when Ben Grimm goes against the Fantastic Four, and I just love the cover. It's like my favorite cover that I've ever seen. Okay. This is Wolverine number 1. This is his first actual comic book. It's his own comic book. It's his first actual comic book of his own. So it's really cool. I love that picture. My baby brother hates it. He's crying whenever he sees it. Okay. Vengeance of Bane number 1, sung by Chuck Dixon and Graham Nolan. which is very cool. I love the Bane picture. It's also the first appearance of Bane, so I don't know why it's in such, like, I don't know why people don't care about it. Like, they don't really sell it for that much money anymore. And we all know that The Dark Knight Rises had Bane in it, and he was the main bad guy. Okay, this is Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 68. Okay, so this is just a comic series that just told you of, like, what the greatest comics were, and, like, the stories of them. It's really cool. I've read this one. It's, like, amazing. Okay, Devil Dinosaur number 2. And I love this cover. It's so cool. But the cover that I like more than it is probably number 1. Okay. The Amazing Spider-Man number 68. It's Crisis on Campus. I haven't really read this one yet, so I'm gonna have to pull it out of its bag sometime and read it. Okay. Batman number 188. It's the first appearance of the Eraser. And he, like, pretty much erases Batman and Robin in this story, but somehow they just attempt to unerase themselves. Okay. And I just love the comics with Robin in them. I've been trying to get, like, tons of those from the 60s. Okay, so it looks like we have more time, so I'll show you some more of my comics. Okay, Amazing Spider-Man number 147. It's a tarantula appearance, and it's amazing. The only thing I don't really like about this one is that the tarantula has the same pose as he did in Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. So that's, like, I'm concerned. And I think Spider-Man had that pose, that same pose in the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. Okay, so here is the Amazing Spider-Man number 43, which was the second appearance of the Rhino, which is really cool. Okay, so this one's pretty. I love this because it's so funny, and I also found out. No, I found this in the $1 bin, and I walked up to this guy and I said, I found this in the $1 bin. Was that supposed to be there? He said, since it was in the $1 bin, I guess I have to give it to you for $1. I said, well, that's a great deal. And then he said, do you want tape? Do you want me to tape the back? And I said, sure. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting with my parents watching my sister at a pageant. So I supposedly take the book out, and the tape sticks to the front of the comic. And now, like, my dad decided to take the tape off. He decided to take the tape off the back of the comic and tape it to the front of the comic. And I was like, wow, that was a great idea, Dad. He said, thanks. And then, so that was like a disaster. Okay. I was like crying because I like ripped the cover. Okay, so here is Spider-Man number 252, Amazing Spider-Man number 252, and this is the first appearance of the Black Spider-Man in Amazing Spider-Man next to the Secret Wars number 8, which is pretty cool. So it's copying off of Amazing Fantasy 15, obviously. Okay, so let's get some of my good comics out. Here's a comic book cover that I drew. It's got the Joker on it. It's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. So I'll take all these out. No. Yeah, all these. Yeah, there. Okay. So this comic is the death of both of the